We're back. Another episode.
Another pod.
I'm Jake.
I'm Nate.
This is the Film Riff podcast.
Yeah, and we're back with a review for one of the most divisive films of the year.
Yeah.
Ari Aster's Eddington.
We got spoiler and non-spoiler, so yeah. I mean,
yeah. So
is it a masterpiece or is it a centrist slop?
Centrist slop.
Yeah, we'll definitely talk about that later.
What?
Are either one of these any good?
I don't watch movies.
You twins? Nah, we cousins.
Well, I'm getting ready to watch a video.
Really? What?
Oh, just some scary movie.
You like scary movies?
Uh-huh.
Well, that was a metaphor. Okay, you know, Max, sometimes I'm just riffing. Would you allow me to riff? As the leader, can I riff? Can I riff? Yes.
Yeah, and we got some... Yeah, we'll definitely get into that at the end, but before that, we got a bunch of...
God, a ton of movie news. We had a ton of stuff drop this morning, like right before we were hopping on today, and like just a ton of stuff throughout the week. It was just a lot.
This is a lot.
Yeah.
Especially today, I felt like there was like 4 or 5 things.
Yeah, I think I sent you like 5 DMs on Instagram, just like new trailer, new news, new trailer, new news. Yeah.
A couple of them, though, we'll definitely talk about.
Yeah, you wanted to talk about Mortal Kombat? Mortal Kombat trailer.
I think it looks better than the first one. The first one kind of had like its own little... When I say first one, I'm talking like in this new reboot phase that they're doing.
Yeah, the one that came out
a couple years ago. Yeah.
I actually did not see that.
Oh, I mean, it was...
Slocky fun.
Yeah, you just watch it. If you're a Mortal Kombat fan, you probably, you're like enjoy just the fact that they're doing it.
Yeah.
But this one seemed to be more... Have you seen the original ones?
The movie?
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen
like the OG ones.
I've seen the original movie, yes.
Okay.
And it's like super campy.
Well,
goofy.
You got to think about it. Like
Yeah.
when I saw it, I was like a little kid, So it was like this rules, like the whole Mortal Kombat. You're just like, let's go. And then Sub-Zero was like, oh man, fucking badass, dude. And then him and Scorpion.
Yeah.
I mean, that was goated, I don't know how. So you don't like those? Like when you see Sub-Zero, you're like, whatever.
I'm not a huge fan of like fighting.
Well, we're different ages, so I'm just trying to like think
Yeah. Well, I think it's just like I'm not a huge fan of like the fighting games, so like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat. For me, the big one was like Injustice growing up. But I'm just like, I don't know. I wasn't ever a fan of like the 1v1 like fighting games.
Well, I mean, not from a game like
Yeah, the movies.
Yeah.
I know you're talking about the movies. I'm just saying like that's I've never like I think I'm not really into those movies because I never really liked the games.
I gotcha.
But then, with the movies, I was just like, oh, like I didn't like the games, so like why would I check those out? Why would I check out those movies?
So I feel like I was introduced to the movie
first. Yeah.
It's tough to say because I want to feel like I played it before, but my memory of just being a little kid is liking the movie and then wanting to play as Sub-Zero. You know what I mean? Like on the video game and Scorpion. But so the second one, kind of the vibes I'm getting is kind of going back to that whole like we got this tournament we're setting up and we need which is that's how the movie was. But the last reboot they did,
the first movie in this,
it was like its own. It was nothing like that. It wasn't like we need guys to in this tournament.
Was it a tournament?
No, it was just I felt like it was like an origin story, type thing. I can't even really remember, but it just seemed like its own thing,
Yeah, I did watch the trailer. And I love kind of what they're doing with like the whole Johnny Cage thing.
They're being over the top funny.
Yeah, over the top like meta, like goofy.
Did you see the trailer or the teaser first before the trailer?
Yeah, I saw
because it was super like just making fun of it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw both. I love Carl Urban, so I think like this character kind of made me more interested in maybe seeing this one. So I don't know. I do love watching the fatalities. I think that's like what
finish him.
Most people are coming to these movies to see, like gruesome deaths, fighting action.
Yeah.
So I'll probably check out the reboot before the second one comes out. But yeah, I don't know.
It's ass, dude. I'm telling you,
it's not good.
Well, it's
is
like
it fun at least. Like
I mean, like I said, I was a Mortal Kombat fan, so it was kind of cool to seeing them try to do something.
Yeah,
but it was just its own thing. Where this, it seems like they're following that. Like they're actually rebooting the movie. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I will say though, what sucks about it, which I know is kind of ruined the movie, is the CGI looks so damn bad.
Yeah, but they're also like still working on it. Like it could get better, like from release. Maybe.
I hope so. I mean, what I saw in the trailers, it looked like
just really, really
Final
rubbery.
Destination, Bloodlines, like see worse than that.
Oh yeah.
Like so fake. Like the kills look so fake. It's not even like it's not
Yeah,
There's
that
some practical shit in
sucks.
there. Get
Yeah,
practical.
right. It's like if you're making an action movie where the like the kills are the most important part. It's like you should. That's the same thing with horror. It's like you should be trying to do more practical.
I agree.
Effects.
I agree. It just takes it out. It's just like it's not as cool because it looks so fake.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But we'll see. We don't have to keep rambling on about it. But I am gonna watch it, and I am gonna fully expect it to be ass. But I'll have fun.
Mortal Kombat.
Just do Sub-Zero and Scorpion justice. That's all I care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were they good in the first movie?
I'm fucking goated, dude. I mean, they look cool. They try on these newer ones to make them look over the top cool. Like they have like spikes coming out of their shoulders and all this shit.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, just put them like in a ninja blue outfit, like a black ninja with
You don't
the blue.
need anything too crazy.
No, dude, it was just that was clean and just a classic look, you know.
Yeah.
And the get over here, you know.
Yeah, Scorpion.
Yeah, and these newer ones, they make them look so like over the top. It's like, dude, just throw them in a yellow suit, you know.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. That makes sense.
But
Well, I mean, kind of trading off. Here's a trailer I was more excited about that I think you're not really huge on.
no, I'm just not huge into the
Predator stuff.
No, I need to though. I need to because it looks like I'm missing out.
I mean, there's only a handful of good Predator movies. The majority of them are pretty shit. So
Really?
yeah, I'd say the OG Predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger is fantastic and Carl Weathers, and then you have Predators. I like that one pretty much about the same, maybe a little bit less. But then this new one looks pretty crazy. I think I was talking about it maybe a month ago on one of the last pods, but there was an animated Predator movie that recently came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Killer of Killers. That was really good.
Pretty good?
Yeah.
Brought you back into it?
Obviously an animated movie, but it's the same director. So it's like pretty clear that, this guy, I think it's Drew Goddard is the guy who's doing it, but he wrote Cabin in the Woods, or he directed Cabin in the Woods back in the day.
Okay.
But yeah, dude, it's I don't know. This trailer kind of got me going, man. It just looks cool.
Gets the people going.
Yeah, but I don't know. But it's like
It did look cool. I like the little
like the Predator.
sounds.
The Predator is on like some planet trying to hunt, and it's just got this huge, kind of like, just massive world that it's on, and it's like everything's like super fleshed out with like all these aliens and.
You're a sci-fi guy too, though.
I'm a
So
big
you're
sci-fi
eating
guy,
it
so
up.
I'm eating it up.
You're eating it up. There's nothing wrong with that.
And that's what it's leaning into, is like way more like sci-fi.
Yeah.
So that's like really, really getting me going. I don't know. I also just love Predator. I think Predator is like one of the coolest like monster alien designs ever done.
It's pretty dope.
Yeah.
It is.
But I don't know. It is kind of weird because they have the android character being played by I think it's Dakota Fanning or Elle Fanning. I can't remember which one is which.
Really?
Elle Fanning.
I only know Dakota.
Yeah, they're sisters, but I can't.
Really?
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
it- what- is she? I'm assuming
They're both equally famous, I think.
Dakota's older though, right? Because
Yes.
when she came out, I remember her just like she was like the little kid. You
Yes,
know?
and everything. Yeah.
Yeah. Now she's like she caught up to me.
Yeah, Elle Fanning. No, okay, it's definitely Elle Fanning.
Okay.
Yeah, that's in
She's
this
younger.
Because Elle Fanning was just in that or the Complete Unknown movie with the Bob Dylan movie. She
Oh,
was
really?
the girlfriend.
She's the side piece.
The blonde. No, not the.
Oh.
The blonde chick that he's dating.
his
at the
main
beginning.
bitch.
Yeah.
Damn.
No, yeah, but she's like playing this android and just
didn't
kind of
know
getting dragged along like by the Predator and giving the Predator tips. So it's like the Predator is the main character versus in most of the Predator movies, they're like the villains, like, and you have like human characters fighting them or trying to survive. But now it's like the Predator character is like the main character, and you're following the female. I think
that's cool.
The female Predator hunting.
It's kind of like a different perspective.
Yeah, different perspective. So I think that's just like really cool.
Okay.
Like having an alien as a main character, like that's just like, it's fun. Like it's
Yeah.
more sci-fi. It's
Yeah.
cool. I don't know. So I'm excited for that one. I'm looking forward to the Predator stuff. I hope they, them and Alien, I think are kind of just doing a whole like refresh on the whole genre. So I think it's like cool to see like Alien Romulus came out. I love that movie.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're doing the Alien TV show that's coming out soon. I'm hyped for.
You think they'll mix the worlds together like again?
Well, I will say the android, like that Elle Fanning's playing in the Predator like trailer. It's like she kind of has the same eyes as the android that was in Alien Romulus. So I think maybe they're trying to kind of mix it a little bit. I think that's cool.
Or just hint towards it.
Yeah, because I don't know. Have you ever seen Alien vs. Predator? That just cheesy ass.
No.
Same guy that made the Mortal Kombat movie, the 90s one.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
same dude. So it's just as corny. Just as bad. Just as dog shit. But no, it's like those movies are fun, but they're horrible. They're so bad. So I'm like, if they could like do
Make
an
it
Alien
good.
versus Predator now, that's like kind of just a little bit more elevated, not just like cheesy crap. I'd be happy. I'd be there. My ass would be in that seat.
Yeah. They just can't do it, huh?
Yeah.
They don't have the right guy. They need I don't know.
Just good direction.
James Gunn to take it over.
No.
Just kidding.
Too goofy. Too goofy.
Yeah.
No, but we can move on. Another trailer that came out, I think it was yesterday, but Good Fortune. Aziz Ansari comeback.
Little comedy movie.
Yeah, I think we covered this whenever they announced it.
Mm-hmm.
They did like a little teaser, but Keanu Reeves is playing Gabriel, the angel, and I think it's kind of. Have you ever seen the movie Trading Places with
No.
Eddie Murphy, Dan Aykroyd?
No.
Great movie, but it's like they kind of switch lives. So they're kind of doing like a Seth Rogen's rich prick, like tech bro guy, and then Aziz Ansari's like, his assistant or like some
Poor brown guy.
Yeah, poor brown guy. Yeah. But then switch lives, and it looks like unique. Like it looks.
Sounds like a Disney movie I've seen a million times, but
Yeah, but the people
you can make
behind
it funny.
it, people
Yeah.
who are in it, it looks cool, and it's like, I think it's not very often you get high concept comedies. I think that's kind of what this is kind of trying to do. So it's been a long time because it kind of almost reminds you of something like kind of like a Bruce Almighty, like those high.
Oh, yeah?
like a high concept comedy. That's where it's like they're doing something bigger, but then it's a comedy movie.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, but it looks funny. I think Seth Rogen's just kind of on a tear recently, so I feel like everything he's a part of has been really good.
Yeah, he has been.
I mean,
on
he's
there.
always been. I mean, everything Seth Rogen usually does is
He has
pretty
some
good.
bombs.
He does have a couple bombs.
He has
Green
some
Hornet.
bombs.
Green Hornet's a huge bomb.
The clay animation shit he did during Christmas. That
What?
it was like some. And it wasn't clay animation. It was just animated. It was like some shitty. I mean, it got.
Animated Christmas movie?
It wasn't a movie. It was like they tried to do like a series, and it was bad. And
What?
he blamed it on like Republicans review bombing
Sausage
it.
Party?
No. This was like a couple years ago. Yeah.
Seth Rogen.
Yeah.
He did not do an animated series.
You look it up.
Okay, yeah, we're back. I've never heard of this. Santa Inc. Candy Small's eyes-ringing female elf in the North Pole sets out to become the first woman Santa Claus in the history of Christmas. That's
Yeah.
insane. I've never heard of this.
It's bad. And
It's really bad.
that was like the last thing he's
woke.
done. Huh?
It's the last thing he's done?
No, well, since I've seen Studio, so I was kind of like,
He's got another show on Apple TV Plus called Platonic. That was pretty decent.
okay.
With Rose Byrne.
Well, I think for me, like I kind of wrote him off after that. I was like, damn, he's washed now, because you kind of see it happen.
Yeah.
And then when Studio came back, I was like, all right, I'm back.
Yeah, but he's like behind. He's like created The Boys. He's like created Invincible, basically. Like he's behind all these like.
That's just
fantastic
me
stuff.
not being like well known on his stuff.
Yeah,
you know?
what he's like actually doing.
Like the behind the scenes kind of like low key shit.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I mean everybody puts out a bad project every once in a while.
And
Everybody
like
gets
the-
roped into the woke Hollywood agenda every once in a while.
I just thought he was washed, but I was wrong. He's back, and he's been working behind the scenes and shit. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Killing it. So I respect it. I respect his work.
Yeah, but I mean, speaking of, I'll skip ahead just a little bit. Actually, no, I'll take it back. Focus on Good Fortune. Yeah, I'm just happy. I'm happy to see Aziz Ansari doing something, back in the public eye, like starring in something, because after his like semi cancellation, during Me Too. He was still writing projects and like kind of behind the scenes on some stuff. And I've always thought he's like kind of a genius. Like I love him. He's like the best part of Parks and Rec, and Master of None. I don't know if you've ever seen that show. I love that series. I think it's like one of the best Netflix originals that's like on the platform. But yeah, I don't know. It's like cool to see him in front of the camera acting again, because I think it's he's somebody that scratches kind of a little bit of a niche like in the comedy realm.
Yeah,
just a little bit.
No, he's definitely. I mean, he's
funny, neurotic, like Indian guy. Like I don't know. It's like, but he's like it's like his shtick. Like, what do you mean? Like, I'm the guy. Huh? Like,
he's always he's
just got a specific shtick that I just think is like super funny.
Like when you see him like as like not like a main character in a movie, like kind of just pops in. It's always like a relief. Oh, here we go. We're about to laugh.
Yeah. Right. What's that? A comedy I actually kind of like that I think gets slept on a little bit. 30 Minutes or Less.
Yeah.
That movie with him and Jesse Eisenberg, and they basically like they're Jesse Eisenberg's a pizza delivery guy, and he ends up delivering a pizza to these like two guys, and they're like strap a bomb to him. Like, like you got to go rob this bank, or else like we're gonna fucking like blow you up. And then Aziz Ansari is like his little friend. He's like a school teacher, and he has to like help him.
That
rob the bank.
Pretty funny.
Yeah, it's a funny movie. Danny McBride's the bad guy who straps the bomb to. So
he's like the perfect bad guy in comedies.
Exactly. He's perfect.
Hey, motherfucker, put this vest on.
Shut the fuck. Yeah. I love Danny McBride. No, yeah, but I guess stemming off of kind of that whole Seth Rogen comedy stuff, Gen V's coming out soon, new season. I know you kind of gave up on The Boys.
Yeah, I mean,
you didn't get around to watching Gen V.
No, see, I didn't even know that was out. So they've already done the whole new like little side thing.
Yeah, but it's like it's its own story, and it's really good. It kind of ties into the overall main story, and they do like cameos of the characters from The Boys, but it's like fun. It was actually like a really good show.
So what is it like?
It's like a superhero college.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's like them like basically if you're like the best student, like you get recruited to the 7. Like,
but it is like an actual legit spin-off in the same universe, same world, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. But it was like just as funny or more funny, like more comedic. And I don't know. I'm really excited for this new season because originally I was like, oh, like here we go, Amazon's profit margins, milking it. But no, I actually really like the show.
So speaking of Amazon profit, when it comes to The Boys, I don't know if you noticed this. I believe it was season 2. I felt like every single second there was product placement, big time in there.
I mean, yeah, it's Amazon.
I mean, yeah,
Amazon.
I just
Amazon's
never.
MO.
It kind of threw me off because they were like, man, I can't wait to have Taco Bell and be like, oh, I'm gonna get me a Baja Blast, and then I'm gonna go to Dunkin' Donuts, and it was just nonstop. And then some dude would walk in like, here's the Doritos you wanted, and throw him the bag of Doritos. It was like, shit, dude, this is insane.
It is bad, but I think
oh my God, Tina. Come here, Tina. Come here, you little son of a gun. Get up there. Chill up there. Don't fucking move.
Yeah, but it is pretty bad, the product placement in that show. But I will say, Tina's going crazy.
God. I'm leaving that all in, by the way.
Yeah.
Just so they know what we have to deal with.
Every time.
Yeah.
No, but I think in context of The Boys, I think it is pretty funny because, they're part of like this big corporation and bots they're like they make the superheroes do all the product placement stuff, and so it's kind of like it almost works in a meta way.
Yeah.
For The Boys,
like they're aware. And they're just kind of making fun of the situation.
Yeah, I find it kind of funny, but it is definitely Amazon finding a way to make extra ad money.
And it was only season 2. Like I feel like season 1 it wasn't in there. Obviously they weren't like big yet. And then season 3 the little I watched of it, I didn't really notice it.
Yeah. As
much, but season 2, I mean, holy shit, really dude. Bad.
Yeah. I don't know, but Gen V, yeah, I would definitely recommend it. Like if you do like The Boys, I think Gen V's pretty good comparable show that especially it's kind of also for a younger audience because it kind of hits that like teen comedy, like college days, dorm room fun stuff, but then it also has like all the kind of the gore and the kind of like
The
dark humor,
crude humor.
Yeah, crude humor of the boys.
Like a dude flying out of someone's dick hole.
Yes, no, literally,
like shit like that.
It's wild. It's so fun. Yeah, but it does suck. This new season, the second lead of the show, he actually, I don't know if you ever heard about this, but he died while they were filming season 2. Yeah, like the main actor, he like basically died.
Is it the one that's kind of get revenge for his wife? Or
you haven't even seen the show?
oh, I thought you were talking about the boys.
No, I'm talking about Gen V.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
dude, you like made my heart skip. I was like, everyone in the leads in that show were like kind of big characters.
Yeah.
You made me nervous.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, which one?
But the main character, or one of the main
Gen
characters
V.
in Gen V, died in a motorcycle crash.
Oh,
And like in the middle of filming season 2, so it's like
damn.
And his character's like really important to the story.
Oh,
So they kind of have to like, it'll be interesting to see how they like write around that and write him off, because at the end of season 1, spoiler warning, they end up like kind of betraying the school and like uncovering all this controversy or like conspiracy stuff, and then they get like imprisoned, and so I think they'll probably just end up writing them off that way, like killing them off.
man, they could just. I mean, AI is almost there. You know, they
No,
can just have
no.
him like hide off for like a couple seasons, and then like in about 4 years they'll be able to
Like a deep fake of him. Just
yeah, it'd be so
like, I
perfect.
am back now.
Yeah, he's like his head's like tilted.
Yeah, no, but definitely sad. Like, definitely a huge loss, because he was probably my favorite character on the show too.
That sucks.
Yeah, his powers were sick. It was kind of like telekinesis, but it was cool.
Damn.
He did some cool stuff.
Well, you know his powers weren't driving. Folks, I'll be here all night.
Oh no! Boo!
Wah, wah. That crashed and burned just like he did.
Oh my god! Terrible! Fucking terrible!
I'm going to hell, I know.
Yeah.
I'll say hi to that dude when I'm there.
Oh god!
Folks, call in if you like these jokes. The phone lines are open.
God no. But speaking of new series,
This is a good time to segue.
Yeah, it's a good time to segue out of that. No, new series that I'm also excited for. New Vince Gilligan show. And it'll be his first project in like probably 20 years that isn't a part of the Breaking Bad universe.
Damn, yeah, he really wrote that out, huh?
Yeah, but it's all fucking perfect. Breaking Bad is perfect series. Better Call Saul, in my opinion, is just as good or slightly better. Like I'm a huge Better Call.
Easy now.
Did you finish
Easy.
Better Call Saul?
No, I liked it. I never finished
Dude,
it though.
it picks up.
I know. That's what I heard. I heard
my
from someone
God.
else who's like really into it. And
That final season is the final 2 seasons are masterpiece. It's so good.
maybe I should get back into that. There's so much shit to watch.
Yeah, there's so
dude.
much.
It's
shit
so
to
damn
watch.
hard.
It's scary.
God.
Yeah.
No, but Breaking Bad was it was peak, dude. It was up there with Game of Thrones. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people prefer Breaking Bad. Like,
Oh, I
like
definitely prefer Breaking Bad over Game of Thrones.
Really?
I would take, if I had to pick or choose one, I would take take Breaking Bad over Game of Thrones.
I rewatched Breaking Bad, and I'd have to say I have to go with Game of Thrones easily.
That's wild.
Easily.
That's insane. Breaking Bad is like
It's not that
one of the
insane.
best series of all time.
So was Game of Thrones. They're both critically. It's not crazy to say either one. I feel like.
I think Breaking Bad is aged better than Game of Thrones has. Yeah. Oh, or that's so
Bro,
false.
season 6 of Game of Thrones, the last 2 episodes was probably the greatest 2 episodes on TV.
No, it was
ever.
amazing. I'm just saying, like, you cannot sit here and tell me that as a whole entire story and series, Game of Thrones is better. Even with the final series of Game of Thrones, there's not one bad episode of Breaking Bad. There are bad
That's not
episodes of
true.
Game of Thrones.
That's not true.
There's no, name a bad episode.
I'm not
of
saying
Breaking Bad.
like you're right. The bad in Game of Thrones is more bad than Breaking Bad.
yeah.
I was trying to think of a pun there.
Yeah.
You couldn't get, but you get what I'm saying. But I feel like the pressure for Game of Thrones to be so good at the end, I don't think it was like that bad of a season. It just wasn't great, you know? And it just made this, everyone kind of shit on it more just because the expectations were so high for it.
Yeah, that's fair.
It definitely wasn't great. Don't get me wrong. But it wasn't, I mean, it's not enough to like just destroy the whole series.
No. I actually get upset when I hear people say, "Oh, Game of Thrones sucks," just because that final season. I think even though that season is like rushed and like somewhat poorly written, it is still fantastic. Like it is still very good.
That's what I was saying. Like
it's just like it dips in quality compared to the rest of the series, so it's like it's hard not to look at it as like a big stain, but it's like it is still.
It is a stain.
It is a huge stain, but it's still very good.
Yeah. And for me, after rewatching it, I never rewatched the last season. I'll say that. When I was rewatching it, season 7 was still going on for Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
So all the way up until that point, I rewatched like 1 through 6 like 3 times, and I rewatched Breaking Bad recently. I didn't finish the last season. I'll say that. Not because it sucked. We just other shit was going on. It's like I've already seen it. I got to start watching this shit. You know?
Yeah, but you got to get on Better Call Saul, dude. It's so fucking good.
I know. That was another one I never really gave a big shot.
Ending, I think the ending of Better Call Saul is my favorite finale or ending of a TV series I've ever seen in general. Like, I think it's the best ending. The ending beats Breaking Bad's for me personally.
Yeah, well, don't spoil it because I'm gonna watch it.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're hyping it up.
I'm not gonna spoil it. I am hyping it up, dude. It is legitimately a masterpiece of a show. Like just the same.
All right, you
see
sold me.
Yeah. But getting back on topic, this new series, we don't have a name for it, but Apple TV, it's a new show for Apple TV, and Apple TV teased it the other day, and I think the tagline was, what was it? Happiness is contagious, with like a petri dish on it. But dude, anything you just know, like anything from Vince Gilligan, you're gonna cook.
Yeah.
And I will say this: not every Apple TV show is good, or not every Apple TV show is a good show. But consistently, Apple TV Plus, every single series they make on that platform is high quality.
They're trying.
Oh, dude, they're like putting so much money into it.
They're not trying to put out slop. Like if it fails, it's not for the lack of trying.
Yeah, it's just like, all of the shows shoot for the stars, like in terms of like concepts and like what they're going for. Like,
what I'm saying.
Like I admire everything that Apple TV is putting out.
Like Netflix will just throw out a whole bunch of shit and hopefully
just
one's good.
Yeah, exactly.
Whereas Apple TV, they might suck, some might, but it wasn't for a lack of them trying to put out something good.
Exactly. Yeah, it's like they're investing in good ideas. So it's like cool to see Vince Gilligan get away from AMC. Like it was like all of his shows have
Was it
been on.
AMC? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and
Shit.
then
I was thinking
Camino.
FX for some reason.
Yeah, and then El Camino was Netflix.
Yeah,
So I'm glad he didn't sign a Netflix deal. I'm so glad he's not doing a fucking Netflix series. But yeah, dude, moving over to Apple TV, it's huge, and it stars the actress who played Kim Wexler on Breaking Bad, and she's like, dude, she's an absolute criminal that her and Bob Odenkirk did not win Emmys for that show. Like they are both two of the best like TV performances like ever. Like in the pantheon, dude. Like they're
Got
so
snubbed, huh?
fucking
Biggest
good.
snub of the year?
Yeah, Better Call Saul, nominated every year it was on TV for hundreds of Emmys. Never won a single one in directing, writing, acting, anything.
I bet you were just bummed out the whole time.
Every time. And it's like it lost to some absolute shitters too.
Ugh.
It just sucks. So I don't know. Vince Gilligan, as hyped up as he is, he's also like kind of underrated in a way. I think a little bit. Like people suck off Breaking Bad, but El Camino, fantastic film. And he directed that.
It's alright.
I liked it. You know, as like an epilogue to Breaking Bad. Like I think it's a perfect epilogue. And Better Call Saul is fantastic. But I think the trailer comes out for this show this weekend, so I'm like really excited to see that when it does come out. And I've kind of almost heard it's almost like X-File-ish a little bit.
Oh, really?
So kind of like a little bit more like corporate conspiracy, aliens, like weird, like what's going on type of thing. So
yeah. Huh, interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I'm definitely gonna watch it.
Yeah, trailer comes out tomorrow.
Damn,
so,
and if I wasn't, you sold me on that.
I know. That's my thing, dude. I put you on.
Yeah.
That's what I'm here to do.
Hey, put me on Nate. You heard it here first, Nate.
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to
Yeah. Breaking news,
yeah.
Nate.
Breaking Bad Nate.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I got the pun in.
Yeah. Yeah, moving on. We just have a bunch of like small movie news that we wanted to talk about.
New Bond writer?
New Bond writer. Potentially. It's in talks with a deal coming. But rumored Justin Kuritzkes is supposed to write the new Bond.
And you're hyped on that?
I'm hyped on that. He's written a lot of good movies. He did Challengers, which, a lot of people slept on, which we've talked about this, but great script, insanely good script.
So for the whole time I thought it was the same director, or I thought the director wrote it also.
No,
Okay.
Luca hasn't really written, I think, any of his screenplays for his movies.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, but he does. But he chooses really good screenplays.
Well, it's the same guy, right?
Yeah, same guy.
And like he just keeps him around.
Yeah, but this guy also wrote Queer.
That's what I'm saying. That's the same.
Yeah, same guy. So he's
Yeah.
worked with him a couple times, but hasn't done a lot in the industry, but like very up and coming writer that I think has a lot of like promise. So paired with somebody like Denis Villeneuve, who's directing the new James Bond, I'm like they might cook. They might cook with this.
Yeah.
Dude, I just can't wait to see who they cast as Bond, bro. I can't wait.
That's a make or break. They should
Yeah.
do old Corn Sweat.
Yeah, David Cornsweet.
Oh, he's not
not British, bro.
yeah,
He's
you
got to be
British.
British.
Gotta be British.
Got to be British.
Is that where we draw the line on the characters being the same? Is that
Yeah.
when it comes to nationalities?
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. It can be a different race.
Yeah.
But he can't be fucking American. That's for damn sure. He's got to be British. He's got to have the accent. He's
Okay.
got to have the accent. Nah, but I don't want to harp on that one too long. But we did get
What do we get?
the biggest news of the week.
Ooh, oh, I'm hyped. Do I'm hyped for this one?
Air Bud.
We're
He's
talking-
back, baby. Come on, 2026.
We're talking buckets.
He's hooping into theaters next year.
Dude, that's what the trailer's gonna say.
he's hooping back into theaters. Dude, I'm like I grew up with. Well,
I'm about to say that movie came out when I was a little kid.
my time was more Air Buddies,
Ugh.
which is not as
Yuck.
good. But
Can't beat the original.
I was always a big Air Bud fan. So
Yeah, I mean,
he doesn't like dogs balling, bro.
Dude.
Balling.
man,
I don't even
that's
know.
funny.
I don't even know how you make an Air Bud movie in 2026. Bro.
Is it Disney? Is this a Disney? I can't even remember. I feel like it was Disney when I was a kid.
I don't. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is Disney. It is indeed a Disney movie.
Yeah, I was like, it has
Yeah.
to be.
God, how many of those movies are there? There's a ton, right?
I stopped watching. I started getting older after like the second one.
Dude, Air Bud was 1997. That's actually
Yeah.
crazy.
I was like 6.
Dude, there's so many. There's
Oh,
so many.
no.
Hey, the goated one, Space Buddies. Yeah, come on, Space Buddies was crazy. Santa Buddies. Yeah, I remember that one.
That's crazy.
Dude, I've
Now
seen.
you grew up on the shitty
I grew up-
Airbuds,
I
dude.
grew up on definitely.
What was the
shitty
second one called?
Air Bud, Golden Receiver.
Oh, he went to football.
You went to football.
You know what?
Basketball, football, then soccer.
You know what? I don't remember the football one. I just remember basketball. Maybe I only saw one.
The basketball one's like the basketball.
That's
the
like,
OG.
Yeah,
That's the OG.
it's like the Jarhead. Like the rest are like Jarhead 2, 3, 4. It's like
Dude, they literally go soccer. It goes basketball, football, soccer, World Pup, World Pup,
God.
and then 7th inning baseball. Spikes back.
they're really scraping the bottom of the barrel with these puns, huh?
Volleyball, and then it becomes the Air Buddies movies.
Yikes!
Yeah,
Airbud's got to be dead by now, right? Like, that's-
dude, that dog lived forever. Oh yeah, bro. Put him down. Put him out of his misery.
they're like, get out. We got one more left in ya.
Put him down. We got a new dog.
Oh yeah, like a new hot dog. We end up seeing an Airbud substance where he's like
Yeah,
old. And he's
yeah,
like, I
just
would
like-
still want to be the dog.
I'm still the guy. I'm still the guy. He wants to be the best athlete again.
Yeah.
It's like him. It's like the new him.
Oh
movie.
yeah.
It's
Where
like,
Airbud's like,
what are
the
you willing
villain.
to give up for this? It's Air Buddies. Just
He's like a little pup.
everything.
He's like floating.
Yeah. Dude. No, I'm down for another Air Bud movie.
I'm not. I hate it. I hate the idea. Just leave it alone, man. Let Airbud die in peace. R.I.P.
Yeah, but if they cook with it as like a good like kids movie, put a lot of like budget behind it. This could be a fun like campy like good time of the movies.
Well, I mean, if I had kids, I would definitely take them to see it.
Look at me.
But I would be the weird. I'd be the weird. Are you going to see it?
Hear me out.
You can take your.
Take my girlfriend.
Yeah,
my
your-
girlfriend's a big dog guy or big dog guy. Big dog girl.
Oh.
Oh, okay. She loves dogs. So I'm like, Dude, I'll take her to see Airbud. Come on. That'd be fun.
Well, there you go. You got your excuse.
Yeah, I got my excuse.
If it was me, I'd just be in there all weird.
Yeah, alone. Just
Yeah.
like, I love Airbud. My favorite dog.
Nah, that's wild, dude. I can't believe you really want to see this. I think
in
less
it.
of you now.
I'm
Nah.
in. No, I had a. We can cover this other movie here in a second, but we missed a perfect segue for Luca Guadagnino. Because Luca Guadagnino is making a new AI movie, and they just casted Ike Barinholtz as Elon Musk. I don't know how I feel about an AI movie, like something, and especially Luca Guadagnino, who I would anticipate being very left leaning, making a movie about AI and like kind of commenting on politics.
Oh, like
and-
Elon?
Yeah.
You think that's what they'll do with it?
I mean, if you're putting Elon in the movie for AI, like I feel like you're definitely making commentary
Well, he's
about
been-
politics and stuff.
He didn't get like super political until like last year. So like,
I know, but I think this movie. I mean, AI's kind of blown up the last year or two.
yeah,
so.
but he was big on it like back when Obama was president. He was like on Rogan's podcast like back in the day, like warning about how this shit's going to take over. And it was like I remember watching it being scared, being like, oh fuck, because he's like I've had meetings with Obama about this.
Really?
Yeah, no, he was like he's set, and because it was during Obama, because I remember him saying like Obama's name, like I had meetings with Obama warning about we need to start putting limitations on AI.
Whoa, that's
Yeah.
crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah, oh, yeah,
So maybe it is taking place a little bit further back.
That's what I was saying. Like it could be like he's been fucking, which is funny because he's a part of AI. I think he's kind of like,
Yeah.
listen, I can't, you got to either do it or. Now he was fucking being crazy about it. He's going to get to a point where it's all like everything's like we're going to become AI.
Wow.
And he was describing on the podcast this like back when Apple Watches were coming out. He's like, we already got that, and then you got your phone. Like you're like everything is like starting to become like you're becoming AI. Oh, it was weird. It was freaky. You got to listen. It's like it was an OG like Rogan.
yeah.
First time it's when he smoked that weed, and it
Yes.
became a thing. It was on
Yes.
that episode.
Okay.
So he was the whole AI thing was like a huge thing about that pod. Like it was
Yeah, that
freaking
was,
the
like-
fuck out of everyone.
Right. Because I don't think Elon Musk is supposed to be the main character of this movie.
Oh really? I thought it was an Elon Musk biopic.
No.
No, never mind then.
Yeah, but Ike Barinholtz being cast as Elon Musk is perfect casting. I think that's like as close as you could get for somebody who kind of looks like him a little bit.
Yeah, he looks a lot like him. Then this whole time I thought it was like an Elon movie. So it's just an AI movie with him in it, like in the background somehow.
Okay. Here we are. It is actually officially about OpenAI, like the CEO of OpenAI.
Oh, so it would be like, so it's gonna be a biopic about what Sam Altman.
Altman.
Yeah,
Sam Altman. Yeah, it's about Sam Altman. But Andrew Garfield is playing Sam Altman.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Dude, I love what do you call that? Like the tech world biopics, like the.
Yeah, right. Like what? I'm trying to think of like what the last really good one. Dumb Money was a decent one. That was kind of techie a little bit.
It's
with,
in
like,
that. It's in
stuff.
that realm.
It's in that realm.
Has that vibe.
Yeah.
I would say the BlackBerry one.
I haven't seen that. I really want to
Oh,
see
it's
that.
great, dude.
Really?
It's fucking
With
really
Clinton
good.
Howerton
Yes.
from It's Always Sunny.
Yep. Damn, there's someone else in it too.
Jay Baruchel from all the Seth Rogen movies.
Okay, maybe that's where I recognize them from.
Yeah.
But they do a good job. The movie magic, you can't even tell. But like, yeah, I mean, we can get into that another time. But it's really good. Like the moment where they see the Apple being presented, like the Apple phone,
Yes.
Steve Jobs, and it's just a man. Just thinking back, putting yourself in that time, it's just crazy. It's a good movie.
Yeah. Yeah, but now that I'm thinking about like the OpenAI stuff, like it is definitely going to be political. So that's kind of like what I was thinking about originally. But if they handle it well and not make it like kind of
It shouldn't. They could easily not.
not
It's very
get
neutral.
too political. Like I mean, I did enjoy like some real world like political like
Yeah.
ramifications. Like if they explored that, but I don't want it to be like, oh, like the right is exploiting AI or like left and right are exploiting AI and making.
Yeah, I just feel like AI is just in its own. It's like I feel like everyone's confused on it. Like we don't really know how to handle this.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I mean? Like it's gonna fuck everybody.
Yeah. No, I agree. It's like, yeah, it is fucking scary. A movie about it seems very like kind of too soon almost. It's like really
Yeah, it definitely is way
Yeah.
too soon. But
Yeah,
I mean,
way
this
too
guy
soon.
just came out into the picture like a few years ago with ChatGPT.
Yeah, right.
So
Yeah, I don't
it
know.
is weird. That is weird. Who's behind it? The studio?
Um,
Sounds like some shit Netflix would do.
I mean,
They're so topical.
Amazon.
Oh, Amazon.
It is Amazon.
That could go either way, huh?
Yeah. Well, Amazon did Call Me by Your Name, I think.
Well, I'm not saying they suck.
Yeah, no,
but
no,
you know what I
I
mean?
know, yeah. But Amazon has a lot of like skin in the game on this type of stuff, I think. So,
Yeah.
like, I mean, they're part of like the tech industry, and I'm sure they've used a lot of AI to like kind of
Oh yeah.
to, help their company and business, and Jeff Bezos is definitely a part of like investing in AI and shit. So it's like they definitely have some skin in the game. So maybe it makes them a little bit like impartial or something,
Yeah.
or partial makes them partial.
Just hope they're not biased towards it.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. Like I
Yeah.
hope it's not super like one way leaning politically. Like I hope it's just like kind of
I don't think they'll-
scopy.
I get the being nervous about the political shit. I just feel like this is too in its own world. Like you're going to hear politics, but like I don't feel like one side's that's never been a thing, right? No one's ever really.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
But I see what you're saying there. Just
Yeah.
because it's so topical.
Mm-hmm.
But
We actually, I guess, we got one more thing of news before we get into our review. But I sent this to you. I'm really excited about this. New trailer for a movie came out this morning. Called No Other Choice. It's a new Park Chan-wook movie, and I am a huge Park Chan-wook guy. I don't know if you've seen any of his movies. Old Boy, have you seen Old Boy?
no, I heard of it. And then
Dude.
what's Maiden's Tale?
Yeah, The Handmaiden.
Handmaiden.
Dude, The Handmaiden, fantastic.
See, I've heard of them. I've never seen them. I heard they're
So
both
good.
like top tier.
Yeah, he won best international film a couple of years ago with Decision to Leave, which that was one I actually didn't get around to seeing, but
Decision to Leave.
heard it was fantastic.
Now, are all these? My understanding that they weren't like foreign movies, are they? All like
Yeah,
oh,
they're
okay,
all,
really?
they're all Korean. Yeah,
Damn. Okay.
yeah, but he's like one of the best directors out of Korea right now. Like most like influential right now.
Yeah.
I think like he's making like. I mean, he's been making great movies for years, but it's cool to. I need to go back and watch Decision to Leave, but I'm excited for this new movie because the main actor in it is he's from Squid Game. He's like he's like the game master in Squid Game.
Yeah.
And I'm like, he's such a good actor in that show. So I'm like, I'm cool. And it's like I'm big on foreign cinema, like especially Korean films. But my scope is very limited. Like I haven't gotten like all the way in yet. Like there's so much more for me to like find.
Oh,
so I've
yeah.
never seen him in a movie. So seeing him at like the forefront of like a big Park Chan-wook movie is like kind of cool.
You're
Like,
like,
that makes
oh
sense.
shit.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, no, it looks good. The trailer looked good. I mean, that's all I need. That's like it's like a teaser. Maybe I like teasers. I'm a teaser guy. I don't need a full trailer.
Yeah, I'm definitely a teaser guy.
Yeah.
Teasers just like get you excited, and oftentimes it'll lead into a trailer, and then trailer just gives away just a little too much, and you're kind of like, ooh, like I don't know.
Yeah, no, a teaser's just if it's a good teaser, that's all I need.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
But no, that looked good. I'm excited for that. If no one watched the teaser to that, go ahead and watch it. The
Yeah,
music's in
please
it.
do.
The score is like doom 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 doom.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly. And
That's cool.
with like a Park Chan-wook movie, it's like it's gonna look fantastic.
Mm.
Like I don't know, the cinematography in his movies are always insane.
It looked great from the teaser.
You
like
got
the shots.
You got to check out Old Boy though. Old Boy
Okay.
is a certified like
I've heard about that
classic
a lot.
masterpiece.
Dude, what do they call cinephiles?
Yeah.
That's cinephiles seem to love that
I mean,
movie.
it is the like other than Parasite, it's kind of like the early 2000s Parasite. It's like the Korean movie that everybody knows, like everybody raves about. It's like it's just the most film bro-y movie, and Spike Lee even came and fucking remade it and made it an extremely shitty.
That's okay. Boom. That's where
That's
I'm
why you're
hearing
Old Boy?
Old Boy.
Okay.
Yep. Because that was considered like a piece of shit.
Yeah. No, the OG is
Not the OG, like the
the
Spike
new
Lee
one. Yeah,
version.
the new one. But the OG is like one of the craziest twist endings you'll ever see in a movie, dude. Like legitimately shocking.
How long is it? It's not like super long. It's like
2 hours.
oof. Okay, I was hoping an hour 20.
An hour 20. What fucking movie's an hour 20?
I know, hour 30. Give me an hour 30 movie.
Why? Because you can't read subtitles for 2 hours.
That's it's gonna be grueling.
Dude,
Those throw me out. When I hear subtitles, I'm like, I'm out.
I will say, subtitles like you do have to be way more locked in. I remember watching. I showed my mom Parasite.
See, Parasite I was fine with. Yeah.
Well, Parasite's more of like a. Old Boy's like kind of like it's got a lot of action.
Okay, well that's good.
Yeah.
Not as much dialogue. Well, I feel like Parasite had a lot of dialogue, or was it a lot of quiet scenes?
A lot of quiet scenes.
Yeah.
But I remember showing my mom Parasite, and she was like, "I don't know what's going on."
Really?
But she's a habitual like on her phone during movies person.
That's funny because when she told me about it because she saw it before I did. She was like, "It's the greatest movie I've ever seen."
She did like it. She
Okay.
did like it. I just don't think she picked up on everything. So
I like all the class stuff.
yeah, like I
Like
don't.
the
Like, I
mess-
think if you asked her like to explain,
Break it down.
she'd be like,
It's like these guys were in the house, and
yeah, yeah, exactly.
you know, sometimes I like watching a movie that way. I'm like, I'm not even going to try to find all the shit. I'm just going to watch it. Like Sinners, just a vampire movie.
yeah. My roommate finally watched Sinners, and he loved it, and I was kind of anticipating to see like what he thought of it. But it seems like because he's like pretty tough on movies, like movies that everybody loves. He's always like, yeah, I fucking hate that movie. And so
Me and that guy probably get along.
yeah, right, yeah, probably you'd agree with some of your takes.
Now Sinners, it was solid.
Yeah, but he told me after he was like, yeah, I really liked this movie. It was really good. I was like, damn, all right.
It is. It's hard to hate on
You're a
it.
sheep, just like we all.
Yeah.
You're just like the rest of us. You're a sheep.
Yeah. Well, you're racist if you don't like it.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to not like it.
Dude, freaking Ryan Coogler's gonna make a movie about me next. If I say I don't like, it's like a horror movie about the white guy critic who hated the
Yeah.
the black movie.
Hey, he's supposed to be doing a horror movie next, like actual legit, like X-Files, right? Did you see that?
I did not see that. That's
He was
sick.
talking about how his next project is thinking about diving into the X-Files world.
Well, like
I think he actually.
like adjacent, like aliens and stuff.
No, I think actually X-Files.
No, X-Files.
Pull
Dude,
it up.
No, Ryan Coogler's not making an IP movie about X-Files. Ryan Coogler is working on a reboot of the sci-fi series X-Files. His next endeavor following the release of his... So he's probably just like...
Hey,
probably just producing.
I'm always right, baby.
No, he's probably producing...
Did I say directing or I said working?
Yeah, but a movie... He's just producing a show. It's like Christopher Nolan produced Man of Steel. It's like... That dude had nothing to do with that shit, bro.
Like, whoa, when it comes to Jordan Peele, apparently when he produces it, he damn near made the whole thing.
You think so?
Well, no, that's what everyone,
Yeah,
because
that's
everyone's
what
like, Jordan Peele,
everybody
you go watch him, the new Jordan Peele movie.
Yeah.
And people will be doing that with Ryan Coogler's on that world now. They're going to be like, dude, X-Files, Ryan Coogler's behind it.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But,
Yeah, they'll market the hell out of his name.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
For sure.
So-
100%.
now it's crazy. It's interesting now, huh?
They put his name all over Ironheart, and he was just like a producer on it.
Oh, yeah, I know.
And they were like, new series from Ryan Coogler. It's like,
Yeah.
bro, come on. Don't do that.
I mean,
Don't do
the dude's made them a fuck ton of money, you know? I get it.
Yeah.
He's like becoming his own IP now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just kind of how like those big time directors become.
Mhm.
It's just, like, they kind of just like
And he hasn't really
become their own IP.
I guess Sinners is considered the masterpiece. But I would say before that was all like superhero shit. So
Yeah. I don't know. I think Sinners just has like longevity. Like what we talked about
it's
that.
good at everything. That's
Yeah.
my thing. I didn't think it was like over the top great. I just thought
Yeah.
it was good at everything. It didn't suck at anything.
Yeah.
Eh,
It'll I think that's a movie that definitely will stand the test of time. People will be talking about that movie at the end of the decade, I think.
yeah. I think the biggest thing I liked about it was honestly Michael B. Jordan. So
Yeah, he's sexy, bro. Come on. He's so bad.
hey yo.
Pause. I mean, it's my bad. Come on, we got Eddington, baby.
Eddington time, huh?
Yeah, I'm excited.
I've been
Excited to dissect this film.
so spoiler free. So
Yeah, we'll start out.
if you haven't seen it, this section's for you. No, this movie I've been dying to talk about. because I don't really know a whole lot of people that's watched it yet besides my wife and then Nate.
Yeah, we saw it together.
And the two old people that wouldn't shut the fuck up in the theater.
God.
Those are
God, dude.
so we're in the theater. Old couple comes and they're just like, dude's like, has like the old veteran hat, he's like, ponytail, like, what? What'd you say? And the old lady's talking back to him like in a loud voice.
Like, just eat your fucking popcorn. Shut up. Like, dude, it's just like the most.
She had to make every
couple.
noise you can make, like with the straw.
Oh,
like that.
She's like, I was like, fucking hell.
Oh,
it's
man.
in the fucking cup, bro. What are you trying to do?
I looked over. She like bent it and put it inside. Like she just had to be annoying about it,
God damn.
And then she would light up her phone like every once in a while.
Dude, that fucking dude's phone kept going off. And I think he's just so old and
just doesn't even realize it.
old and boomer. He just doesn't know how to put his phone on vibrate. Annoying.
And then, but when they sat down, we just started dying laughing because we're like, oh, they're going to be watching this movie and be like, what the fuck? They probably thought it was like a Western movie. Like, oh, this is No Country for Old Men, I bet, or something like that, Or, nope.
Nope.
Like,
Ari Aster political commentary about the state of the world during COVID. Yeah. It's
So we were dying laughing.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I don't know. It was a fun theater experience. I'm actually glad we saw the movie theater. It was just like cool to see because this is like I will start off by saying like this is a funny ass movie. And
it's one of the funniest movies I've seen in a long fucking time.
Yeah, I think everybody in the movie theater was able to connect to the comedy because the comedy was, very Ari Aster-esque, but this movie's very good at poking fun at, kind of the anxieties and the like hilarity of the COVID-19 pandemic and just kind of the whole culture of the United States around that time period. And
even in today's society, I feel like that's still happening.
Yeah, it's still like persisting. But it's only five years difference. So it's like
true.
Without getting into spoilers, I will say like I really did like this movie. And Ari Aster shot for the stars on this in terms of everything he was trying to say. Mm-hmm. And
he rewrote this movie.
Yeah, he rewrote it. Yeah, this was one of the first movies he ever wrote and ended up kind of rewriting it for
COVID.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, dude, I don't know. Going in, we didn't really know what this movie was going to be. Like, we didn't really know what it was going to be about necessarily.
We had an idea.
Yeah. But we didn't know how far, like, where exactly he was going to take it. Uh-huh. And it ended up, to me, I know you're a little bit higher on this movie than I was, and I did like it. I did like it a lot. But it is a shot, like just a splat of so many different themes and ideas. And I think it's very masterfully done, made. And I like Ari Aster as a director, fantastic. Like he directed the shit out of this movie. But everything he was trying to say, to me, didn't necessarily hit. And I don't think he knew exactly what he was trying to say. Because I think there's so many ideas in this movie that aren't as explored as others that are in there that I think like maybe didn't even need to be there.
Like what?
Or, well, this is all spoiler stuff. So
okay.
So we can get more into that later.
Because I disagree and I would like to talk about it.
Yeah, we'll get into it. We'll debate. We'll debate this movie. But yeah, some stuff just didn't hit for me. And seeing online, how divisive it is. I think a lot of people kind of feel because I'm more like on the upper end. Like I did like this movie. Mm-hmm. But I see people shitting on it really heavily, being like
it's not warranted.
Slop, like you made that joke earlier, or this is an absolute masterpiece of filmmaking. Like I don't know. I'm not on either end of that spectrum. Like I'm a little bit more, like I'm on this side.
Like it was a great movie, but not a masterpiece.
Yeah.
See, I'm on the masterpiece side. I really am.
Really. And
I feel like the more I think about it, like, because people, that are not liking it for other than like the bullshit reasons.
Yeah.
They're not liking it because they say like there's not a message or he's saying too much but nothing at all. And I'm like,
I agree with that statement a little bit.
well, there is I mean, I feel like the message for the people that's hating on this because they're making fun of them,
Yeah.
or because they don't want they're whatever side is not willing to give any and laugh at themselves,
Yeah.
That's the message. Like the message is in the mirror. Go look. Like he's making fun of how people are like that, and the people shitting on it. Like it's about you. You know what I mean? Like the message is like we're so like I'm this way and I'm this way, and so much so that people that were reviewing this movie are like, there's not really a message. I'm like, there is. It's look in the mirror. Like you're the part of the message.
Yeah.
And to me, that's a masterpiece.
Yeah,
It's so in your face.
I don't know.
Dude.
We can get more into that, but
I know it's hard without spoiling it.
yeah. But yeah, I think we both really liked it. You're definitely like on that really high end. I'm like close to there, but I would probably rate this movie for me personally a 7.5. But
Okay.
close. I would go up. If I had to go any direction, I would go up before I would go down. So 7.5 to 8.
I want to say a couple more things about something I love about it is the cinematography is incredible. Same guy that did Mickey 17.
Yeah.
And he's working on Marty Supreme.
Yeah.
We talked about that earlier. He's done a bunch of music videos. He's been in the business for a while. I mean, I just love that clean look. Like that's great.
Yeah.
The acting was incredible. I mean, you could arguably say that's one of Joaquin Phoenix's best jobs.
Oh yeah, I think bringing to life that character is perfect. Like he's playing a character that's like a guy who wants to be the guy, but he's just like clearly not the guy. And he's like trying to find this purpose, and in finding that purpose, he gets fucking brainwashed by all this stuff online. And
I was gonna say,
Yeah, but I'm not
it's
getting-
tough, right?
yeah, it's tough, but yeah, he's so good in the movie. And everybody else is too. I just think I do think that like there were some actors that were very underutilized.
Yeah,
I think Austin Butler.
Well, we'll get into that because I don't want to,
Yeah.
because I did kind of. It's hard not to because
Yeah, go ahead and give your rating so we can get into this.
Okay, well, I was gonna
I'm
say the
ready.
acting was great, cinematography great, the directing was great. It was hilarious. Everything about it was like what I want in the movie, and one of the best movie experiences I've had in a long time. At first, leaving the theater, I was like 8.58, but the more I think about it, I think I'm like a 9, like a
Really?
solid 9.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. I give it a 9.
I respect that. I can respect that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So are we hopping into the spoilers now?
Yeah.
So certified Film Riff fresh. Go watch it.
No, dude, I do not want to be I do not want to be helping Rotten Tomatoes out, bro.
Well, we got to come up with our own.
Yeah,
Tell us in the comments what we should
what do you
say.
think we should do? No, yeah. So
Now spoilers.
I guess we can start off. God, this is such a sprawling movie. I don't even know where to start, honestly.
All right. Well, let's
so
talk
much.
about what you didn't like about it,
Okay.
and we'll debate that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go one at. Don't tell me everything because then I'll
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
like. It's going to be impossible.
I'll start out with one of my biggest critiques. I think the entire storyline of Austin Butler and Emma Stone's kind of like their part of that movie, I think is just very like kind of undercooked, and it's like I don't necessarily understand exactly why it's in there. Like I see the purpose, like I see what he's getting at whenever he's like talking about all this stuff. So, Emma Stone, I think it's very clear that she was molested by her father. Like I think that's a very clear like, she's in denial about it, or the mom's in denial about it. And so the mom like is always like talking up the dad and like kind of shitting on them.
I would say Joaquin Phoenix is kind of in denial too.
Yeah, he is definitely.
He kind of like. It was they had that shrine of him.
Yes, yeah.
Was that his shrine? Like I feel like he was like kind of like looking up to the dad, not them.
Yeah, it was just like how we prop up people and how evil maybe like they actually
Like you'll
can
overlook
be.
the
horror
blatant
of it, yeah.
blatant things they're doing.
Yes. Yeah, so that was something that like it's very relevant for that time period, And, you know, it's like when you're making a sprawling movie like this and you're trying to hit so many different themes of what was going on during that time, like that made sense. And how Emma Stone, very good at it, only like not a lot of scenes, not a lot of like dialogue or anything. But, you know, I liked how they kind of implemented how she gets brainwashed by TikTok and online.
The conspiracy theories.
The conspiracy theory.
Like Hillary Clinton's eating a baby.
Like she has this like, she's in denial about what happened to her, or maybe she knows and like just doesn't accept it fully. And so she's like online in the conspiracy theorist. And so she's like basically
trying to make it make sense.
Trying to make her own experiences make sense. And it's like there's something higher power, some higher power that's like controlling everything, like all this evilness in the world.
Well, that's the right wing thing, is like everyone's like, okay, so the left wing was like everyone's racist. The right wing is everyone's a pedophile.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And they're really diving. That's the right wing part, the satire in it. Like it's obviously it ends up being a pedophile thing, right? Like,
yes. Yeah.
And that brings in
Austin Butler. And he's like kind of this cult leader who kind of has similar experiences to Emma Stone, because when he's telling that story to Joaquin in that big scene that he has at the dinner table.
Yeah, he's kind of like,
he's like,
you believe
did
this
that
shit?
really happen? Like what?
Oh, really? I was thinking he was like, y'all believe this shit?
Yeah.
Like, this is insane.
Well, I mean, his story kind of alludes to like he was also like molested or like mistreated in some way.
Butler's guy.
Butler's character,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
And then, you know, he brings those two people that were locked in that bunker and they were like sexually assaulted.
Yeah.
So it's like he's like using this, you know, his delusions to like, and his like shared experiences to like gather all these people to like lead this cult.
Start a cult, yeah.
Start a cult. And it's like, obviously that's on some extreme end of like what happened during that time, but like people were finding stuff online, like QAnon.
Yeah,
like
I totally
QAnon's a
get it.
big
Yeah.
thing.
No.
Yeah. And it's like, I love that. Like,
Yeah.
And Austin Butler's incredible in that one scene. Like, I would almost wish he was in it more, or like that more went somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
For me, though, I think that kind of plot line and that huge thing, like the only thing it served the purpose for was to give Joaquin Phoenix a reason to do the things that he does in the movie. Like that's like part of his like, oh, like my wife thinks I'm a fucking loser and I got to stand up for my wife because I'm also a loser and all this stuff. And then it gives him a reason to hate Pedro Pascal's character, Ted. So it gives like Joaquin Phoenix like a purpose in the movie, but that plotline isn't really explored further, and it's kind of just abandoned in the third act completely in exchange for like all the like Antifa crisis actor conclusion, like Warzone stuff. And I did like that stuff, but it's like, why did that even really need to be in the movie? Like you set up these huge ideas and you're swinging for the fences on it, but it's not really leading anywhere. And I think it's like it's an uncapped discussion. It's like when you're making a movie, I don't need it to, this is what we'll probably disagree about, but
yeah, I disagree about all this.
Yeah,
I respect it though. I get what you're saying, but
I think you don't need to have a message in a movie. Like you don't need to have a clear message. Like your message can be open-ended, but for this specific thing, it's like, this is such a complex theme and it's not really used in any way other than to motivate the main character. And it's like, why even include that?
All right, yeah. So I do disagree on a lot of that. Like, I get what you're saying though. I get it. Like, there's not like a big point to it. You know, like why is this in there?
Yeah.
Well, let me start with the actors. Like, you're saying like the actors in the movie, like Emma Stone, Austin Butler.
Yeah.
They were underutilized, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like what?
I mean, okay. I will say, like, I do like the idea that, you know, you can have a big actor come in, do a smaller role, and it's just as effective as them being in the entire movie. Like, I'll remember Austin Butler's character because of that one scene. I do respect that. I just think it's more a problem, like, underutilized in terms of, like where this whole plot line went.
Okay. So then we're calling
underdeveloped.
Okay.
So when I say underutilized, I mean, like, it's part of it. Underutilized because it's an underdeveloped plot line.
I got you. Because a lot of the stuff I was seeing was like people just mad that they weren't used more.
No, yeah.
And I was like, well, why settle with less? Like, who cares? Like, who's doing it? Long as, someone's got to do it. Why not pick the best?
Yeah.
Especially in Emma Stone, I feel like she cooked. And that one scene, like where they're in the bed, and he's like, who was it? Who did that to you? Was it Ted? Was it Ted? And then the mom comes, and then they're trying to talk, and it's just so much. That scene I thought that was a great scene.
The mom character was so fucking funny, dude.
And I thought Emma Stone stole that scene.
Yeah, she was really good.
The way she acted in that, I thought was great.
The way she plays broken.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And she does a lot of acting, not even with dialogue, just the way she just acted.
Yeah.
All right, so we kind of agree on that. Like, it's not, you just wanted more out of that plot line of those characters, and I'm like,
I just think you got rushed.
It kind of, I'm okay with it because it kind of leaves you up to like, why is there's. It's kind of like bring her back. Like they don't dive into everything so much.
Like it doesn't need to be said.
And we can think, and it's keeping us thinking like, where did he come from? Like where did they go? It's just so much that you can talk about,
Yeah.
Like it doesn't have to be any more than that. I feel like I thought it was fine. I think we wanted more because it's just so interesting, but I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be that way. Like I thought it was perfect, like where it was,
That's fair. Like I agree with that.
Yeah.
But I will also say, like, for me, my biggest fault in this movie is that I think the ending feels very inconsequential and almost like, why did I watch 2.5 hours of this movie if there isn't sort of some overarching message or theme? Or
I thought there was one, like a big one that stood out.
I mean there is, but it's like,
what would you say the message
But you
is?
don't wrap up every plot line. Like why am I not getting payoff? Like the payoff didn't feel enough for how sprawling and like intricate and like huge the story is. Like the payoff did not feel for me like as much as it needed to be. It doesn't need to be a lot. Like I don't need everything to be wrapped up in a little bow, but
I get that.
It's abandoned. It's not like it's like leaving it more room for thought. It feels like it's more abandoned.
Where is what was the big message that you got out of it? So we're on the same page.
I would say the overall message I took from it was like kind of the radicalization of people like during this time period through like outside influences, either via, like TikTok, misinformation, media, big corporations, which that big corporation is kind of a little theme throughout as they like come into the town, take over slowly, like feeding on like all of the distress and chaos. But yeah, I would say the radicalization, and that and that is a big part of Emma Stone's character because she is getting radicalized by Austin Butler. And it plays into that theme. It's just, but where'd they go? Like, I don't know.
I think this is just for me, and this is making it more simple. And I think it is kind of just from the way it ended, the last shot, is that no matter what side you're on, left or right, whether you believe your guy's in charge, it doesn't matter. We're all being manipulated by big corporations. And then for this specific example, a big corporation was tech, like a tech company.
Yeah.
So it's just, and how far they're willing to fuck us, I guess, manipulate us to the point where your family's being destroyed. You're willing to, have just be so outspoken about like, your social credit score, I guess, or so far that you're willing to join a cult,
Yeah.
is that at the end of the day, it doesn't fucking matter. It's the guys at top. The bigger picture is that corporations are controlling everything, and they will manipulate anyone, either side, to come out on top in the most ruthless ways possible. And that's
I wouldn't say the corporation thing is the biggest.
The last ending was like this, and they got the way. Like they were kind of controlling Pedro's character, Ted, and then he got out of the picture. So then they use then they change it because Pedro died, right?
Yeah, because then the mom ends up taking over as the political figurehead of the town.
They were going to kill what's his name, Joe Cross. This is, Joaquin Phoenix's character. But he ends up surviving. And they're like, well, we'll just spin it to where we'll just fucking.
Because it was the corporation airplane that those people were flying in on, right?
Mm-hmm. So, and then at the end of the day, they wanted whoever was going to make sure they had their building, and they just spun it to all right, now this guy's out. Fuck it, let's go on this side now.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's to me was a message. And then just the way the end shots, the credits, where it just shows it, you know, that whatever that building was.
Yeah.
And it was like that was to me was like, okay, corporations are in control no matter what, and they're willing to fuck your whole entire life, and we fall to it, and we're so blind because of our hate through technology, through scrolling, through all this shit, that we're so blind to the fact that it's something bigger at play.
Yeah.
And I think that was the overall
Yeah,
message.
yeah.
And I think that has everything. I think it does
Yeah,
kind of
I
tie
agree.
into it. Does that make sense?
Yeah. That's what I was like kind of partially trying to get at. But no, that's a good point. Like I think us mixing our opinions on that, I think it's like kind of perfect. Like exactly like what we want.
See, and mine was a little bit more simple. I think the corporation is like the main villain. Yeah. And it was just like that. And so everything does kind of make sense. Like you're seeing how like his wife it destroyed this family, you know? And how insane people are on both sides, not realizing that it's this motherfucker right here is the one that's doing everything.
And then I don't know. I loved like Joaquin Phoenix's character and like how he kind of like turns like his big character shift. Like you know, the end of the second act I think starts like right when he.
Man, it was getting confusing on the acts just because how long it was.
It was a little bit. I think when he
kills the homeless dude. That had to be the first part.
I think once he's finished killing everybody, because he kills the homeless guy and then he kills Ted and his
So was
son.
that the end of the second act, or?
I think once he kills Ted and his son.
Okay, it goes in the third.
I think it goes into the third.
See, I couldn't tell if that was the start of the third act, is when he kills the homeless guy, or the beginning of the end of it.
No, because I think that entire second act was him like reaching that boiling point and him just like selling his soul and just being like, fuck it, like I'm gonna be.
He's a broken man.
I'm gonna be like, I don't even care what I need to do to like be who I want to be. Like I'm gonna do this because I'm gonna protect because society has pushed him so far, because like he feels like
snapped.
he feels like he has to radicalize himself in order to get the end goal that he wants. Because like all these external factors are pushing against him so hard, you know, with like the anti-police, like the police brutality stuff. And then kind of the whole,
well, the pressure of him running for governor or mayor.
Yeah.
And then getting shitted on.
Yeah, Ted's disrespecting when he slaps him in the face.
That was kind of like when he snapped. That's when he's like, fuck it.
Yeah.
This motherfucker's dead now.
Yeah.
That was it was funny. They had that fucking Katy Perry song playing in the.
Yes. Dude, that scene, I love that scene. And then he walks out.
It was so intense.
Yeah, he walks out and then he walks back in, and then it was so good. So well done.
Oh, real quick, I don't even know what the guy's name in the movie was. He kind of looked like the big guy. He was like the campaign guy. He was like on Ted's side, and at the end you see him. He's from Oklahoma. He's Cherokee.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, I've seen him in a bunch of movies, or like kind of like smaller bits.
Smaller things. There was Stargirl or something like that. Star something. Does that ring a bell? Starlight, Stargirl. Oh, that's like the most recent show he's been in since then. But I didn't recognize anything. But I just thought that was cool. Shout out Oklahoma.
Yeah, that is cool.
He played such a like just an evil type of guy.
Yeah, right. He's just like kind of like feeding off of like any political figure he can to like kind of rise up. Yeah. I didn't really understand just because you brought up Oklahoma and like him being native, I didn't really understand the whole like the native land aspect of the movie. Like I don't know what Ari Aster was trying to say about that part. Like because Joaquin Phoenix gets confronted by them at the very beginning of the movie with like the police car that rides up. He's like, "You're on our side of town, like you're on the native land." Like how
in the very beginning opening scene.
But then then there's like the police officers like kind of impeding on their investigation because it's like halfway on native land, and.
Well, that part seemed like a wrench in his plan. That to me, like the last part you just said, with them kind of impeding on their working, it's kind of like the classic, like this is our territory.
But it's he's setting up a bigger theme there because the end credits scene that you were talking about, it's like they show that dude's mural on the wall. So it's like, I don't really know what they were trying to say about like native land and like the government maybe taking away and like the government takes away from them or figures take away from them outside of native land and then memorialize them in terms of like
there could be that.
But it felt like if that was another storyline that or plot line that I just felt like was kind of weird.
Well, okay, so
Like I didn't really understand why it was there.
Ari's from there, right? Like he's from New Mexico.
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah. So like that I think that's a thing there. Like it's kind of like it kind of
Yeah, okay. I mean that's fine, but like why is it in the COVID?
because it's real. It's a real like that's in that area.
Why does it need to be there? What did it add to the movie?
About them.
No, for like what this movie's trying to say overall. Like what did it add?
About like them putting on. It's just like another thing of like it wasn't government. It was the big tech company kind of like. That's how I felt by it.
How did the big tech company influence them? Like the native, like I don't know. That was just a storyline I just did not understand. Like why it was.
Well, they're just a part of that world. Like that's when you're making a movie about New Mexico, you're going to be in it.
What's the commentary on them impeding in the investigation? Then they're competing for.
Because that's how it is. Like in real life, like I think it's relevant to that area.
Yeah.
So you can't just pretend it doesn't exist. But like I don't know. I enjoyed it though. I mean, I thought it added to it.
I don't know.
It added another like him not being the guy. Like there's still like even as a cop, like you're still not the best cop because you got these cops that are better. They have like better technology. You know, they're shitting on them the whole time. Like you suck. You guys just ruined this whole crime scene. We got better shit. We don't even need you.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of shitting on them even more. And then at the end when they put him on it was just another example of like they're manipulating it to be like, oh, he died for something. He's a hero, but in reality, it was so senseless, and they were the ones that killed him. But we're making it seem like I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think everything has to be so like.
I know it doesn't. Okay, but when you're making a movie, like you want an overall picture. You want an overall theme. Like even if you're exploring other themes within it, like that one just didn't seem to connect as much to anything that was going on. Like another subplot that I think does work really well. Like I'm picking apart the subplots that don't work for me personally, but the biggest one that I think works for me was there's two big ones that I loved. The kid who's trying to get with the girl, and so he just kind of he slowly just brainwashes himself.
Oh,
like
yeah.
it starts out with him just trying to get some pussy.
Yeah.
And then he's like, and then he becomes BLM Brian by the end of the movie, and he saves the day and becomes like a Kyle Rittenhouse.
Yeah, then he
character.
turns into the whole opposite side.
Yes, it's
You know
so
what I mean?
funny. And that's like, that made sense. Like that was like how social media, tech, like social pressure can like move you into this direction, and like you become like a martyr of whatever political party accepts you, and you
really don't have a stance. You'll just take whatever is going to make it popular.
Whatever it takes to like social climb. And that's like what that blonde chick is trying to do the whole movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you see her completely abandon her morals whenever she gets investigated by the police.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, no, like that's not what I meant. Like, don't take up on arms. Like I didn't mean that.
Yeah.
Like, versus earlier she's like, kill the cops.
And the satire behind it's so funny because they keep mentioning how they contradict themselves. She's like, I'm talking on stolen land, so I shouldn't even be talking right now, but I am anyway, and it's wrong. But like I don't,
Yeah, it's so funny. Like she picks apart her own argument. And
Yeah.
It's just like, what am I doing? Yeah. Oh, but I also loved. Michael Ward's character.
Oh, that's what I thought you were gonna say. Yeah.
Michael Ward's character is fantastic. Like I loved the way the George Floyd stuff was handled was
hilarious.
Perfect. It was hilarious, but it was like perfect too, because it was like, because they're like, yeah, like obviously this shit's like really fucked up, like this isn't good, but like, how do you feel about it? Like all eyes are on the one black guy in the town, and it's like, you should be, you can kind of see him getting swayed by the girl, and he's like, yeah, like maybe I shouldn't be a police officer, like maybe I am like imposing like this same sort of like anti BLM attitude, when really I do kind of agree with what it's saying, but like I also don't agree with how you're handling it.
Yeah.
Kind of that conflict. Like I don't know. It's weird to say. Especially like this is where I'm like the girl. I'm like the girl now.
I shouldn't be saying this.
I shouldn't be saying this, but like no, but like Ari Aster like writes the conflictedness of maybe like what a lot of like Black Americans felt during that time period, who were kind of in the middle of everything, more moderate.
Yeah.
And like kind of like Michael Ward's character is like a perfect embodiment of like kind of being pulled in different directions, because he is a cop and
and he has like
but
a
he also
thriving
doesn't
career.
agree with thriving career, but he also
I feel like he was being pressured to not be okay, or what am I trying to say? I feel like
He was
he's
being
being
pressured to not be
pressured.
okay, yeah.
Yes.
To be-
like over the top.
be angry. He was being
It's
pressured
yeah,
to be
like you need to be
angry,
angry. Why aren't you upset? What, you're a piece of shit. You're not. It's like
yeah, but I
damn.
think you do see him like he does kind of agree.
He's like, well, of course I don't think all. He's like, well, yeah. He kind of sounded like someone. Of course I don't think cops committing crimes is good. But like.
But like, not all cops are bad.
But like,
yeah.
but then when you say that shit, then they're like, well, now he's, like, I don't know. I felt like he was in that weird dilemma,
No,
and it makes it
definitely.
even worse for him just because he's black,
Yeah. Dude, and then Joaquin Phoenix pins that whole crime on him. Dude, that made me hate Joaquin Phoenix's character. That's when I was I didn't.
Shit was starting.
This might be fucked up, but I didn't really care when he killed Ted because I was like, oh, this is
No,
interesting.
I was so happy when that fucking punk kid got shot.
Oh, dude, that kid was a fucking
little asshole.
Yeah, he was such an ass. I was just like, yes, dude.
Dude,
But
that scene
no,
was so incredible. We can't even. We gotta talk about whenever, but like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
kills in that were just like, it wasn't
yeah,
like
like you could feel like as the boy gets shot, like the time it took to like.
fucking Grand Theft Auto. Like you just do, and the guy just like
Yeah.
it just seemed real.
Yeah, it seemed very.
It wasn't like whoa, and like flew back. It was just like
He was like,
like falls.
yeah, it was. I don't know, it was just like so well done. That scene was so tense and like.
But I'm with you on that. I was like, God damn it, dude. When he's trying to frame
Yeah,
Michael
I
Ward's
was like,
character,
dude.
Cookie was his name. Because on his back, I think his thing said Cookie on it.
Did it? Oh, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't really know his name in the movie.
He okay, so there's a question I had. It's something I'm pretty sure I know the answer, but maybe I'm wrong. Was his plan the whole time to frame Cookie, or was it?
I think-
Did he just kind of roll with it? Like, oh shit, yeah, fuck it, let's just roll with this.
I think. Yeah. No, because remember, there's one shot. It doesn't like even really like settle on it for very long, but you see his notepad, and he like wrote down his plan, and part of it was framing him, and it was like
Okay,
it's like, and then it was just weird because he's like his mentor the whole time,
it's fucked up.
and then but he's also like advocating for like being like he's being sympathetic to him being black, and then being conflicted, like he's like trying to be there for him.
Yeah, like, and his dad was
but
like
then
a mentor.
He uses that against him, and he like frames him by saying like, oh, like he got outraged and wanted to kill him because all this BLM stuff, and so it was like
See, that's why I wanted to
really
believe.
wild.
I wanted to believe that it was like something like, oh, let's just roll with it. Like, oh shit, this wasn't my plan, but it's going to work this way, so let me roll with it. To know that he did, like, came up with that plan, this makes it even worse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No. Yeah. Definitely.
Fuck.
It's sad. Yeah. Oh, that was the hardest part of the movie to watch. Like in terms of like,
Yeah.
because I really liked that character, like Michael Ward's character. Like he was just like seemed like just a genuinely like good guy.
He is a pedophile though, but no.
In the movie. Oh yeah, that young girl.
He's been talking to that. See, it was like even he was kind of like a.
Yeah. Oh, dude, but when he got blown up, later on, but he survives. Oh my God, yeah.
It ends with him shooting.
Yeah, because he's gonna try to go assassinate Joaquin.
Is that what they're
Phoenix's
hinting at?
character. Yeah, I think so.
I didn't know to what level. I knew it was kind of like him.
Yeah, because he's like
Being
scoping
mad?
him out because he's at the event. Oh, but he was scoping him out.
No, he wasn't scoping him out at that point. He was videotaping.
No, he was scoping him out at. Yeah, when he's videotaping, he's like, it's like he's watching him, like studying like him, so that he can like.
Oh, okay. So
because he's angry, he hates him.
When he was videotaping, I thought in that moment he was just like he was told to like this is like a publicity thing, like hey, and he's still like his right hand man, so he's like hey, you got to film this. Like we're putting it on TikTok or whatever.
No, I think it was him like being there. He was just like he hates this guy, and he like it ends with him shooting because he wants to go like kill him later on.
So yeah, I thought when he's filming, I thought he was a part of their crew. Like he's filming for like the social media shit.
No.
Okay.
No.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's definitely it then. Especially him practicing at the end shooting.
Yeah.
Damn.
There's just so much to unpack in this movie, dude. Maybe talking through it a little bit more now, because you're the only person I know who's like actually seen this movie. Like none of my friends went and saw it.
Yeah.
So talking through it now, like I definitely see your points a little bit more, and like I do agree with you. So like I think maybe I am up towards maybe closer to an 8, maybe in between 7.5 and an 8.
7.5 just seems so low for this movie, man.
It does a little bit.
Like you're putting on the same level as Superman.
I gave Superman a 7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but different reasons.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
very
I
different
know.
movies.
We're judging it superhero movie just off entertainment.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you thought Sinners was better?
As a movie experience, yes.
Interesting.
But what is more my taste?
Yeah.
Eddington is. But my qualms with Eddington I have more qualms with Eddington than I do Sinners. Like, does that make sense?
I feel like you're putting Eddington on a higher grade, like
Pedestal.
way higher. Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause I feel like if you really want to look at Sinners like that, I mean, you could probably pick the fuck out of it.
My scale's all over. My
Yeah,
scale's
I
all
get.
over-
No, I get
all
what you're
over the
saying.
place.
But I'm even as far as like a theater experience. I mean, that was fucking. I had
was
a
fun.
blast.
It was fun.
Other than
It
the
was
fucking old people, which kind of added on later on to the
It did
movie.
a little bit. It did. A little bit.
When Joaquin Phoenix whipped out his fucking big old dick and
Yeah,
that lady was like, ah! You know,
oh my god,
like that kind of added to it. You know, she was like, ah! Like that old geezer laughing.
Yeah.
Oh, ha, ha. You
Yeah.
know? That made it more funny.
Yeah, no, it definitely did. Yeah, I'd give it I'm probably closer to an 8 now that we've talked about it.
Yeah.
Kind of dissected a little bit more. Like, you gotta talk through it sometimes.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I talked to
I
you
mean,
sometimes.
at least
But-
you're open minded, not just stuck
But,
on.
Yeah, I still feel the same way about like the plot lines kind of going nowhere at some points.
Yeah,
But
I just feel like they do add to it. It's just in such an intense way that you would assume there's got to be more.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
usually we're used to subplot lines like being like so like just nonchalant.
Yeah, and
I feel like Ari's kind of getting unfairly treated for his being a little bit more intense.
Yeah, that's fair. It doesn't need to go anywhere, and that's how life is. Like that's how the reality of these situations are. But when I'm watching a movie, like I want some sort of fulfillment, or you have to balance that with giving the audience some sort of like something at the end of the movie.
Did the cult one not though? Like she left, we saw her get on the bus, we saw her leave, and then at the very end, we saw him just like get to see that.
Impregnated her.
Yeah. And that was the whole thing. I don't know if you remember at the very beginning when he's like on.
She didn't want to have a baby with him.
Yeah, and he's like, how to talk your wife into it, and then it kind of ties that in at the very, and then he sees that like his.
Yeah.
He's like, and then you hear him like, yeah.
Yeah.
And that just added a whole fucking like, ooh, like another fucking kick to the fucking stomach. You know, like that had to be like him. I mean, his ending was way worse than anyone's.
Yeah.
Way
worse.
worse.
And he's supposed to be the.
And he finally the main guy. And then not only are you just like a vegetable, you're getting played. You didn't want the fucking corporation there. They got there.
Yeah.
Then you see your wife with this fucking guy and then she has a baby and she's so happy. That's the only time you see her happy in the movie.
Yeah, that's true.
So I thought like that kind of like,
No.
and you don't get that without even having the cult.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why the ending didn't really hit for me as much as I wanted. Not as
It dragged on. It just seemed like it kind of kept going.
yeah, like because of how much it kept kind of not. I don't want to say drag on because that gives a very negative connotation. Like I enjoyed the ending, but like I just don't think it kept kind of going, and I thought it was setting up to like close it out more,
Like a Big Bang.
and it doesn't. And so it's like it's almost like you're making us sit there. I almost wish this movie was longer. Like you're already making a 2.5 hour long COVID movie, like, and you got so many big themes. Like, dude, I would have sat there for 3. I totally would have sat there for 3 hours.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
But then people would have shit on that too, though. You know.
yeah,
But I'm with you. I was there, but I did feel like it was kind of like, all right, I was satisfied after that third act when everything went insane.
yeah.
It almost
We haven't even talked
I
about
know.
dude the whole act.
Well, I mean, since we're on the ending part about him being a vegetable, I just want to say like that was the most horror I've seen, like that, and it wasn't a horror. It was like a horror moment,
it's like
but
real world horror.
oh my god, it's just so like it reminded me of like a Midsummer eerie, like the cult kind of wins, you know, and it kind of seemed like, oh, he's a fucking vegetable, and the way he was
And
acting.
he's supposed to be the hero of the story, but then the cult wins, the corporation wins,
and he, like most movies would just be like him dying, right?
yeah.
but he's alive as a fucking vegetable. Just and then you see the guy slaps him who's taking care of him, you know, and it's just so fucking sad. It's just it was terrifying.
Yeah,
that is the most terrible because that could realistically happen.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Like as far as you being a vegetable and just getting fucked over and seeing everything, you know, and then not being able to do anything about it.
Yeah, then the mom is
she ends up being in charge.
She's sleeping with the
guy next to him.
Yeah, it's so.
It's just another fucking thing of him being like, dude, that's to me terrifying. That scared the shit out of me. I'm not gonna lie, I was watching that just like, ugh.
Yeah, no, definitely.
It was such a perfect horror element in a non-horror movie.
Yeah, no, that's so true.
So yeah, the ending does have. It's very like it's one of those I had to sit on. I almost feel like it's an epilogue, right?
Yeah. No, definitely.
Which I feel like epilogues are just an excuse for like long, dragged out endings.
yeah, maybe a little bit sometimes.
No, but I thought it was great. But we can get into the third act.
Yeah, I just want I don't want to like get into it too much.
I know we'd be here all day, but it was insane.
Day, but it's so well done. Like Ari Aster shot like.
When he kind of puts you in his perspective, like the looking,
dude, and he shot the action with like so much like kinetic energy and like so tense. You know, it's like Joaquin Phoenix, Joe Cross is like running through the hills and like through the town and like seeing how the town starts as like kind of this hokey little small town and just slowly throughout the movie devolves into a war zone. It's like it's a commentary on like. You know, just like society in general and like how we broke down during that period of COVID. But like, I just love the action in general. Like he's got the gun and he's just like shaking while he's mowing down these dudes. And it's just,
it was great. It was
great.
Like him running, falling through that roof. Yeah. There was another moment where everyone's like, my mouth was like open the entire time.
Yeah.
Like when that fucking explosion went off. And then you see the drone, and it's like, oh my god, this is getting weird. This is like hired, like people trying to take you out. My mouth was just like, I actually grinned when the explosion went off, and you see the drone. I was like, this is fucking badass. Yeah. And then he gets up, and he's, he's like dazed,
Yeah.
And then when he starts running, it's like such like an intense moment, and then he gets another laugh out of us. Yeah. He falls like into the thing. Everyone's just like kind of laughing, It was kind of a funny moment. And
that tracking shot of him walking through the museum and as he walks out, like that was good too. It was just a good shot.
And then he makes it into like that which was kind of funny too. Like makes it into like this gun store. Like thank God, like out of all the places I get like all this like a fucking like a
heavy artillery,
like a 50 cal. He's fucking just mowing down people with,
Yeah.
And it was. It's a little goofy, obviously like...
Yeah, but that's the point. It devolves into... It's supposed to be a real... Because, all of Ari Aster's movies have been very surreal. Mm-hmm. But now he's like trying to make a more realistic movie. Or like, not realistic, but it's more like hyper-realism.
Yeah. Because it could kind of happen.
It could happen, but it's like... It's just elevated like situations. Like...
Yes. Yeah. It almost kind of reminded me of like a Tarantino movie, like or everything, and then like a Django, for example, where it gets insane. Like, all right, now we're shooting. I shoot you, you fucking fly 10 feet out into the wall. Yeah. Like, where was this throughout the entire movie? Now we're doing weird shit.
Yeah.
What's another one? Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was kind of like that.
Yeah.
Like him getting stabbed in the head at the end, which kind of reminded me of like one of the kill scenes on Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, just like kind of over the top, like
Just like what is going on right now? Yeah,
and no one could have predicted that fucking that happened. That dude, him getting stabbed in the head, and then surviving.
Yeah,
like that was so unpredictable.
Yeah,
there's no way in fucking hell that I would have guessed any of that was going to happen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
Him shooting the Indian guy on accident, or the native guy, and then him falling, such a perfect. Shoots his leg on accident because it's intense and he just like runs and we see him. I remember like you were like, oh, like and we're all kind of like fuck because we didn't want him to die.
Yeah.
And then while he's falling, gets fucking clipped in the fucking dome, gets canoed,
Yeah.
from and it's just like God, dude, that was so crazy. That was badass.
That was,
That's another part I grinned on. I was like, dude, that was sick. Like, how do you come up with that? Like, all right, he's gonna get shot in the leg. His leg's gonna blow up.
Like
and while
horrific.
he's falling,
it's horrific.
It's
intense. Horrific. Yeah. No, dude. Ari Aster definitely cooked. This movie's gonna be so underappreciated. And we just sat here and dissected it. And like everybody, you can't watch this movie you can't talk about this movie without dissecting it and having a conversation about everything that's in it.
And for the sake of time, I mean, I could go on for like another hour.
yeah, I could too.
But we're not going to do that. We're not going to put you through a Eddington runtime.
Yeah.
We're not going to drag
Yeah.
on that. No.
Exactly.
No, but I mean, it's like definitely worth the watch. Obviously, if you made it to this point,
Yeah, you've
you've seen it. Well, this is a
you've
spoiler.
seen the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've seen the movie.
But I mean, is there anything else you really want to get into? Is there like something you're probably like, oh fuck, I forgot to talk about that?
Nah, dude. I think
Hilarious movie. Man.
I think this movie will go unrecognized for a long time, but I think looking back, people will see it as like one of the definitive movies of the 2020s, you know?
And I hate how like people were like saying not like that. That's the best way of saying it since the
Yeah.
2020s. But people try to say the best COVID movie. It's like don't even like call it a COVID movie.
Yeah, no, it's
just
not just
in
a
a
COVID
movie in general, it was incredible.
Yeah, that or just like the commentary of like the time of this era.
Yeah.
Like Gen Z, COVID.
Boomers like sitting in the car
Boomers.
like recording with your hat on in the
Yeah.
vehicle. Like
TikTok.
I've had enough of so and so, and I'm
Yeah.
standing up for us.
Yeah, online radicalization is everything. Like it's not just COVID.
So detailed too. I just want to point this out. Paige pointed out. She'd be mad if I didn't
You
point it
didn't
out.
say it, yeah.
There is a moment like the house, for example. It's cluttered, but like a perfect amount of clutteredness. Like where it was like
detail.
I've been in this house before.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yes.
the dust kind of like floating a little, like just enough to be like, yeah, it's kind of like in my house. Like, if I forget about this area for a while, it's just so detailed. It was
And that's just Ari Aster's movies in general.
Exact-
So much detail, so much like care and effort put into it. It's cool.
I mean, top tier movie. Like I said, it's a 9 for me. I feel
Yeah.
confident in that, and I just can't stop thinking about it. It's been a week,
Yeah,
and I'm definitely going to rewatch it again.
definitely. Yeah, dude. I guess moving on from Eddington, we got I'm seeing Fantastic Four tomorrow.
Oh, I am too.
I'm so excited.
You going IMAX?
Yes, IMAX. Quail Springs again.
Quail?
So hopefully, same Superman problem doesn't happen again. I'm a huge Roger Ebert fan. I don't know if you know who that is. One of the most famous movie reviewers of all time.
Oh no.
Like he passed, but his brand is still like they still review movies, and I hold a lot of like stock in them. So it's like 1 out of 4 stars is what they do, but it got a 3.5 stars from Roger Ebert, and that's like crazy to me.
What did Eddington get?
I believe 3.
Okay, as long as they didn't give some bullshit score. But 3's high on those like 4.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 3's like that's like a 75%. Let's see. Eddington got 2.5 actually.
I'm out on them. They lost their ways. Nah, I'm kidding. No, I get it.
Yeah.
Well,
But Eddington's one of those movies that's divisive.
Yeah,
When
I know.
you have a crowd pleasing movie like Fantastic Four, it's probably going to be
it's more of like, yeah.
like I'm like as a comic book fan, like that the fact that a comic book movie got rated that high, I'm like there's going to be so good.
I keep hearing like from a lot of people that were hyped to see it, like it's kind of like, yeah, it's all right.
I've heard a lot of mid. I've
Yeah.
heard a lot of mid.
Which
But I've
is-
also heard a lot of stellar.
See, I've heard like in between mid and stellar.
Hey.
Like it's good.
Feed me that Marvel slop, dude. I'll give that 4 out of 4 stars, baby. Come on.
But I keep seeing people, like I saw like they said Pedro's going to be like their new guy, like going forward. Like he's going to be the face of it. And I'm like,
Pedro
fuck. Dude.
fatigue a little bit.
Dude, have you seen all the memes? I saw it like this morning of like his him all touching on that.
Oh, on Vanessa Kirby?
It's so weird.
weird.
And he blames it on anxiety. And then do you see all the memes? Because he's talked
when
about
I have anxiety, it's just
well, it's like,
like, yeah,
anytime
man,
Pedro
yeah.
gets anxiety, it's always like it's like a meme to like The Sopranos where he's like bends over that girl. And,
yes.
dude, he seems I haven't seen him like this. He seems like just I don't
Seems
know.
a little odd.
He seems fucking
Yeah.
like he got lost in the sauce. Like you
Yeah.
start acting so much like this, you get
Yeah,
confused on
he's
who you
so
are.
famous.
Well, I think he's like when you're acting, like if you, I feel like in their world, you got to pretend to be somebody for so long, you just kind of lose who you are. You just become weird.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
No, that's I
don't feel like he's had a life in the last like 3 years. Like just, he's probably just fucking out there, dude.
Yeah. Damn.
Give the man a break,
Yeah,
dude.
let him rest for 3 years, and let him come back.
Because he seemed more of like a person who kind of talk like this. Now he's all like,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
You see him on the press runs with Joaquin Phoenix when they have them all together. I mean, Joaquin's just like, yo, bro, like shut up.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it's so crazy. Because this year we have Materialist, Eddington, Fantastic Four, and it genuinely seems
The Last of Us.
and Last of Us. It genuinely looks like every press tour he's done, he's gotten more bizarre.
It wasn't until Fantastic Four. Okay, yes, and he's doing the weird shit like look at me, I'm funny. He's 50 years old, by the way.
Yeah.
You can't be acting like this at 50. You're acting like a fucking like someone like my age.
Yeah.
You know, like 30s, like you're still kind of partying, but I don't know.
Yeah.
But the Fantastic Four thing, it's kind of sad.
Yeah, a little bit.
I feel
don't
bad.
know. Well, we won't harp on this too much, but yeah, it's weird. But we can talk more about Pedro. This will be the end of our Pedro summer next week, so we can get a little bit more into this.
And it's
thing,
topical.
so-
I mean, I just saw this shit.
Yeah,
and I
it's
was
all
like,
coming up
damn.
right now. Yeah.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, that guy's lost in the sauce, brother.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, we'll be back next week with Fantastic Four. I'm hyped.
Fantastic Four. Make sure to like, subscribe. Tell us what you thought. Tell us anything. God damn it.
Yeah. Comment, please. Just comment.
Yeah, just comment.
Please comment.
We'll shout you out. No, but I mean that's it. You got anything else to say?
Nothing.
Fantastic Four next week. Let's do it.
Yeah.